What's up, y'all? It's Kara here, and I'm back at y'all. As y'all can read from the title, this is about the Sonia Kashuk 15th anniversary 15-piece brush set, and I have mine here in my K-cup. And these brushes, I wanted to put them to the test today. I had never used Sonia Kashuk brushes before, so I definitely wanted to see what the hype was about, and I created this look today. I mean, it's a little old now, but I created this look today using these brushes. So some of these brushes are dirty. I took pictures of everything while they were clean, so I'll definitely do close-ups on each of the brushes. As you guys know, I'm sure you've seen the packaging already. The brushes are not in here because y'all just see them in the cup, but I just wanted to show you guys the box. And again, I'll insert pictures of how everything looked. But it is a 15-piece set, so we're going to go through all 15 of the pieces. I'll tell you the ones that I did use and what I didn't use and everything. So first is the powder brush. So here we have the powder brush. I did use it today, so I'm not going to show you a close-up of this one, but you'll see everything in screenshots either here or there. So I did use this powder brush. I used it to apply my MSF. I used it to apply my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. And I find that it did pick up a lot of product, so you don't really need to swirl your brush. It picks up a lot of product, which is nice to know, because I did at first put too much product on this side of my face when I first applied it. So I knew the second time that I didn't have to put so much powder in to pick up. So this powder brush is really nice. It's really soft, which I did like, and it didn't. One thing I will say, I did wash these brushes, of course, before I would use them, and I find that they do shed, because I just took a piece of hair out here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I did just take a piece of hair out, and I did take a piece of hair out earlier. I can't remember which brush had shed before, but it was one of the brushes. So, oh, it was the same brush. So I think it's this powder brush that sheds, because I remember when I finished all over, it did shed on my face. So I hate shedding brushes, but this is still a nice powder brush, and I'll definitely try to wash it again. Maybe I didn't wash it enough as far as it being a powder brush. You know, you have to get in between the bristles and everything. So, but I do find that it applied the powder very nicely. So. The next brush in the set is the blusher brush, and it looks like that. It actually looks just like a smaller version of the powder brush, but I use this blush brush in two different ways. First, I applied my highlight, which was the, of course, my favorite, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Double Definition. I don't know why I always reach for this one, but I did. And it did give me that highlight. So first I used it to apply my highlight in my V shape that I do there. Also in the middle, down my nose and here and above my cupid's bow. And then I actually went back in to apply my blush, which is the MAC Limited Edition See Me Hairy from the Alluring Aquatic collection. So I did apply my brush and my highlight with the same brush, and I find that the highlight, I couldn't believe how like potent it was. Like, it came out really potent. So I think I will use this brush again as far as for highlighting. As far as blush, I don't think it picked up the blush that much, but this blush is one of those, what do you call it? It's an extra dimension blush, so it is supposed to be a little sheerer. Maybe if I tried to use it with one of like my NARS blushes that's a little bit more pigmented, then it may have came up a little bit more, but I ended up having to apply this about 3 times to get just a little bit of buildup that I got with my cheeks here. So, but I loved it for the highlight, so I'm digging that brush. And this one, I didn't find that it shed at all on me. the next brush in the set is the dual fiber buffing brush, and I did not use this brush as of yet. I was going to use it to apply my foundation, but I was kind of in a rush, so I just went in with my trusty beauty blender and applied my foundation. But that's what I will be trying this for. And this also could be a nice contour brush. Maybe I could have used it to blend out my contour after I applied it, which you'll see the contour brush that I used. But this brush is also very soft. It's very dense. It has a little give, so I think this will be nice for foundation. I just really didn't have too much time to play with it, which I will be, because this is the first time I'm using the brushes here, so bear with me, guys. Okay, the next brush in the set I did actually use, and it's the synthetic angled multi-purpose brush. As you guys can see, it has like that slight angle there, and I actually did use this brush today. I used it to blend out underneath my eyes and my highlight. I used it to blend out down here, everywhere that I highlighted. So today I went in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn, and I used that as a highlight underneath my eyes, the middle of my forehead, down my nose, above my cupid's bow, and also the middle of my chin. So I used this just to blend this concealer out, and I find that it really did a really good job blending this out. So I really like this brush. This brush did an excellent job of blending out my concealer. I think it blended out very nicely with minimal effort, and that's what I like. I was able to go in really quickly and make that line, you know, clean up under here, and it just blended like nobody's business. So very happy about that brush. I don't know what I've been waiting for with the Sonia Kashuk brushes, but I am definitely liking what I have tried so far. Alright, the next brush, which I was the most excited about this brush in the set, was the contour brush. It's the flat contour brush, and everybody says it reminds them of the MAC 163, because you don't find too many flat contour brushes. I do have a flat contour brush here from Coastal Scents, and this is the BRC S45. But look at the difference. I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see the difference here. This brush is the hairs are much longer, but the width is much shorter compared to that brush. I wanted it to be nice and fluffy, and excuse it for being dirty, but I did use it today. I wanted it to be nice and thick here, and then also wide as well. So this is thin. It gives you more of a precise contour, but if y'all can see that contour right there, like, it is popping. And I did this earlier, but you can still see that contour. So definitely I really enjoyed this brush, and I was most excited for this brush, and it did not let me down. So I know a lot of people had one with a white handle from Sonia Kashuk, which had the nerve to be discontinued. But if I can get my hands on another Sonia Kashuk contour brush like this, I will definitely do so, because this contour is everything. The next brush in the set is the foundation brush, which I don't really use foundation brushes that look like that. If I do grab for the brush, it would be mostly to blend out concealer and stuff underneath my eyes, and also blend out concealer in certain different places. I do not use these brushes to apply foundation, because either way I'm gonna have to go back in with the beauty blender and blend out those streaks, which I hate the streaks. So this foundation, that's what I would use it for when I do grab. Next brush is the concealer brush, which I haven't used this yet either, but this looked like a really good, precise concealer brush. You can just see that top at there. This is going to be another brush, because I like to go, and you can even use use this to go into your inner tear duct. You can use this to clean up your eyebrows. Like these brushes, you can use them to do anything. That's why you got to play with them and see how you like it and how it suits you. Next in the set is the blending brush, which I didn't use this blending brush because I just find it to be a bit big. If I do use it, I would use it to do like an overall blend out more than a very precise blending out. This would be good for like the transition color or something like that, but I didn't use it in today's look. The crease brush, I believe this one is the crease brush, and I did use this one today to go into my crease. I used it more from my outer V and going into that crease there. So I think this did a really, really good job at doing that, because I like little precise brushes, especially when it comes to my eyes. I have hooded eyelids, so it's hard to get in those creases and make everything as precise as I want it to be. So I found that this brush was really good to get into that crease. So I had no problems getting in there and applying the color that I wanted to go into that crease. So very happy with that brush. So they call this a small eyeshadow brush. I don't find it to be so small. I think it did a really good job at placing the color. Like the color was really pigmented. I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, which are really pigmented anyway, and they're really good. So this eyeshadow brush did a really good job at applying that color. So I had no disappointment there. I was able to apply everything. I just have to learn to control more. I didn't want that green to go into that crease. I'm used to using like really, really small detail brushes to make sure that it doesn't transfer into my hooded eyelids. But again, I still like the way it came out. So I really do like this brush. And like I said, if you have hooded eyelids like me, you just have to try to be more precise and keep it underneath your crease so that it doesn't transfer up. The next brush is the fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I did use this brush. I enjoyed using this brush. Like I used this to do my transition color, and let me tell you, like it just was perfect to go over there. Like I can't even say nothing better about this brush. This will be a brush I reach for a lot because I like the way it blended those colors out. You'll see little demos of everything that I'm talking about. Like I had no problems blending. I had no problems actually blending my transition color out. It went on with no problem. Even when I had applied the lid color and I went back in, I had no problems blending out those colors. So I love this brush. I am very excited about this set. Like I will be reaching for this set. I have it here in my cup. It's gonna be on my vanity. I think it looks perfect. I knew it would look perfect in there, so I'm so excited. Next brush in the set is the Precision Smudge Brush, and I did go ahead and use this brush as well. I used it on my outer V to apply the black eyeshadow on my outer corner and also to smudge underneath, which this did a good job at doing both. I had no problem using this brush as well. I'm very excited about these brushes. Like there's nothing else I can say. The last three brushes in the set I did not use, but I forgot, first of all, when I did my eyebrows, I should have used the spoolie. I forgot all about it because I wasn't taping that part of what I was doing, so I just went ahead and used my regular old spoolie. But this spoolie feels like super soft. I can't wait to try it. I'm going to be trying that one really, really soon. And here you have the angled eyeliner brush. I didn't use gel liner today, so that's why I didn't reach for this one. I didn't even think about it. I should have used gel liner instead of the liquid liner that I used. But this is a nice thin angled eyeliner brush. Like, see me doing some damage with that. So, damn, why didn't I use gel liner? Like, I should have used gel liner, duh. And this one is a small smudge brush, which this is good for the inner tear duct or to smudge out that color underneath, which again, I didn't really do too much of a look today. What did I do? Oh, I used the pointed, the pointed smudge brush. I used that underneath, so I didn't need to dirty another smudge brush. So yeah, there you have it, all 15 of the Sonia Kashuk brushes, the 15th anniversary piece set. I am so happy I got my hands on this brush set. I want you guys to check out your local Targets, look online, put in your zip code, and they'll tell you exactly what Target stores have it. I know they just recently did a restock this week. I know they were sold out at some point. Also check SoniaKashuk.com because she's also constantly restocking and making sure they have these readily available for you guys. I definitely recommend that you get your hands on these. I know they're $39.95 now. When I got them, they was $35.95, and plus I use 10% off Cartwheel. So definitely download that Cartwheel app on your mobile phones or your iPad or whatever you have. Make sure you download Cartwheel because they always have special deals. You look in the beauty section and I'll tell you. So the week that I went, I had a 10% off Cartwheel on the app, and then also the brushes was on sale. So the price may vary, but you won't end up paying more than $40. Do not pay more than $40 for these brushes. I know people on eBay are selling them for like $70, $80. They're crazy. They will definitely be back in stock. You guys just keep searching, just keep checking. Call your friends in other towns and tell them to go hit up their Target and see if they can mail them to you. I mean, I know it's a large package, but you don't have to necessarily get the box to get it shipped to you because it'll be much cheaper that way. But anyway, you guys can, you know, definitely get your hands on them because I love these brushes. From what I've used so far, from my first experience with Sonia Kashuk brushes, I'm highly excited to have them in my collection. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're not already, definitely hit that subscribe button. Check me out over on Instagram at Kays_ways. Check me out at Facebook / It's Kays Ways. Check out my blog. Check out the blog, heyitskaysways.blogspot.com, and definitely on Twitter as well at O-K. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the family, definitely subscribe so you guys can stay updated to more videos. And I just want to thank you guys for all your continued support. And that's it, guys. Catch you in the next video. Bye, y'all. Say bye, brushes.